let's wait for some people to join, or we can just start out. So let me just sit in this corner here and let my phone charge for a little bit because it's at 87%. I prefer it to be 100%. Hopefully we'll get to that level so I can go to the gym, and I'm actually going to stream my workout. And you know what? Maybe 87% is okay. So we'll leave it on the charger for a little bit, see if it goes up. And yeah, so let me share with you guys a situation. So if we look at the thumbnail, we can clearly see a clear distinction of two types of people, positive and negative people, right? Two people both joined my live. One person wanted to think negative and the other person wanted to think positive. What do you think happened? Well, the person that thought positive actually got their credit changed permanently, and they're seeing results. This same person that got collections removed off their credit report in like 72 hours saw negative stuff about us from some other people. Because mind you, when you're successful and you're doing good, everyone that's not doing good is going to hate on your success. Every competitor, especially if a competitor is talking bad about another company, it's usually due out of jealousy, right? It's human psychology. Be careful of those people. It's like you first meet a girl, and that girl begins to talk bad about her exes. Well, that person is already bad, right? It's the person spewing out poison about other people that is the real bad one. Positive people acknowledge negative people and negative situations around them, and they always make something positive around it. Because if you are a real believer in what religion you claim to be, there's a lot of people that say, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, or I'm a Christian. Actually, no, you're not. You're a hypocrite. Because there are things that Jesus doesn't do. Jesus doesn't go around gossiping around people and spreading lies. Mary Magdalene, thou who hasn't sinned may cast the first stone. So what this example, I mean, those of you that read the Bible, you claim to know that you know the Bible, but you actually don't know the Bible more than you. You claim to be a Christian, but you're actually not. You're an imposter. So there's people that don't even read the Bible that can discern between negative and positive. And those people that are continually beginning to badmouth other people, even let's just say people do bad, like a prostitute, a whore, whores herself around. That's pretty bad, right? Jesus Christ forgave her, and she became somewhat of a saint out of that. Imagine that. Even the founders of Islam were alcoholics, killers, rapists, and they turned their life around, right? It's all about change. Maybe you messed up your credit. No one's judging you here, right? We can't begin to judge others about their problems. All that we can do, if we're positive people, if we're Christian, which is the label, Muslim, doesn't matter what religion you believe, but if you claim to be a Christian, you better follow it. Otherwise, I'm gonna call your ass out, right? It doesn't just start on Sunday and end there, right? So we have a decision to make. Are we going to listen to haters, or are we actually going to be able to discern positive and negative? It's funny because I share positive, helpful information for people, and they just want to make something negative about it. That's on them. That's on you. This person saw the same negative information about us, and now their credit is a testament of that, right? It's funny how that works. You can't begin to talk bad about anyone if you consider yourself an enlightened person. There's opportunity for it, you can do it, it's Satan, but that doesn't really help the situation. It doesn't make the situation any better. And those people that are listening to the rumors of haters are just as bad and foolish as those people, right? Like, you're believing rumors of other individuals. That's not intelligence. that just means you're stupid, right? And it's people like that, I'm happy that they believe that, because it's clear as day that you're fucking retarded. It's clear as that. Use the brain, be positive, and we all have a decision to make. Are we going to be positive or negative? That's the real question here. Your credit is a result of that. Your lack of financial responsibility and your lack of character. But I'm not here to judge anyone. But there's people that say they want to change and people that are just bullshitting themselves. You got to be willing to change. Don't just say you want to change and then you quit. It's like someone that is all fired up to lose weight and then they quit the second day and say it's a scam. It's not for me and this doesn't work. No, it just means that you're weak-hearted and that you quit. You can't give up. You have to believe in yourself. If someone's saying negative about our program, you're already giving up. This was your lifeline, and then you just gave up because someone else said something. There's a lot of stuff that people say about other people that I don't even take into consideration. It's not in my mode of logic. It's like I can clearly see, because I'm pretty wise, I can clearly see who's talking trash and then what's an actual experience. And every successful person that I know, there's always a scam attributed to them. It's like it's a special slew of people that have nothing better to do than call successful people a scam. There's a certain select type group of people that I don't want you to fall into that category. The people that are just saying, oh, this is a scam, that's a scam, this is a scam. Yeah, don't be like them. There are scams that exist, but not here. Not when we show results. Not when there's contracts and fine print and live calls like this, where I actually teach people how to do what I do for free. So it's a clear, there's a clear distinction between people that don't go far in life and people that do. The thumbnail of the photo on the right is a person that joined my live a few days ago and they already got results. Imagine that. There's nothing that anyone can say about that. That is a real case study testimony. And have a playlist with over 130 videos and tons of reviews. But negative people, what they're looking for any negative. They don't care about the positive reviews. They don't take that into consideration. So pay close attention about people. They're only looking for bad stuff. It's their job to judge you for your bad stuff and ignore your good stuff, because that's not a part of their evaluation, right? That's a bias right there. That is a flaw. That's not good decision making. You're looking for every excuse in the book not to do what you got to do. That's not good decision making. That's not good discernment, right? And this is my example, but this can be transmitted into any decision making process you have from any product. If you're going to buy coconut oil, you can research brands and you could discern good brands behind bad brands. It's all coming from a coconut tree, from a coconut, right? Hotels, apartments. You can discern between good and positive. Hi, Nisha. How's it going? And it's funny because this person joined my live and he's like, oh, I'm ready to go. How much do you charge? And then I text him and then he just sends me that stuff. It's like the backwards ass stuff. Like, what are you doing here, right? That's not a mindset of a positive person. That's not a mindset of a winner. Winners don't act like that. So you're just showing your ass to humanity, right? That's what you're going to go down in the history books of. There's people that have nothing better to do than to just cause mischief and cause problems for others. These aren't godly people. These aren't successful people. These aren't good people. These are the people that are sick and they need to face themselves, and the sooner they do it, the better, right? If you don't take care of your body, right, you have no respect for yourself. There's a lot of people that claim that they're positive and they're grateful for life, but you're not taking care of your body, you're not taking care of your health. How much respect can I give you as a man if you can't respect your health, right? You put other priorities in front of your biggest priority. Like if you are really a believer in God, if you really love God, and if you really love life, why not take care of your body as best you can? Because when you get in your 30s, your 40s, and you have these chronic diseases and these problems, and then you have to borrow money, right, to pay for it, and then your credit gets fucked up. There's a lot of people with medical problems. And I begin to ask them, what was that problem? Well, they could have fixed it. They could have prevented it. Prevention is the greatest cure, whether you're having a problem with your body or a problem with your finances. People that have bad credit. People that have bad credit. They can't control or manage their finances. It's a problem with you. It's not a problem of correcting the errors or negative accounts on your credit. The problem is you. You need to face it, which is why we have a mentorship program, which I'm not going to listen to any excuse. I've heard it. I don't care. If you have late payments on your credit report, it's because you don't know how to manage your credit. You don't know how to manage your finance. I had a multi-millionaire tell me, okay, he makes millions of dollars. His mortgage, 50 grand every single month. He paid me $10,000 already. And he admitted to me, if a person making millions of dollars can admit that to me and you're a broke ass can't, where do you think the disconnect is? Who do you think is going to change? Obviously the multi-millionaire that accepts his faults and is tired of it and wants to get to the next level. There's no such thing as perfection. It's only striving towards it. You're going to have to be vulnerable with someone that's going to work with you. And that's the only way to it. You can't just think you got it all figured out. You have to be vulnerable and willing to change. Otherwise, you're never going to change. Credit-wise, financially wise, and fitness-wise, right? And when you're insecure, you can't accept you have issues. And you're going to start talking about other people's issues because it's your way to deflate and deflect everything that's a matter with you. And so you're going to talk shit about other people. And you're going to gossip about other people. And then right after, you're going to say, oh, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Bro, you have no idea about the Bible or Christianity. You are an imposter. You're using the Lord's words in vain. That's a grave sin. And the self-righteous attitude that you're administrating to other people is just Satan's work. And that's the worst sickness there is. Using the Bible's word for just diverting people and causing problems with people. That's who you are. And you know exactly who you are. You people know exactly who you are. And the sad truth is, most of you are never going to change. Your life is never going to get better because you're still stuck in your own ways. Your ego is so big and your spirit is so low that you don't know how to change. And that's on you. Every day is a reminder of how boring and pathetic your life is. And until you can look in the mirror and say, you know what? I got to fix this. If your life isn't amazing, it's because you have no faith in God. That's the problem. The people that say, oh, you know, I believe in God. No, you don't. If your life is not changing, it's because God isn't answering your prayers. The problem is with you, not God. The God I worship is magnificent, is the greatest. Any problem that I have can fix it. So if you're still having the same problems in your life, God is repeating, you are repeating that for yourself, and you haven't cracked the code because you haven't figured it out. A change of heart and a change of mind in your finances. That's your problem. When you begin to take responsibility for everything in your life, things begin to change. And if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are going to uplift you up and help you, people that have more money than you, people that have more health than you, people that are getting more pussy than you, right? You're never going to excel. You're just going to stay stuck in the same shit. that you've been involved with. Your habits. You're like an animal. You know, animals, they don't have a conscience. They just repeat the same thing. You're no different than the animals out there. If you can't control the food that you put in your mouth, why can't you? Why? Don't you want to live long? Don't you realize that when you put certain foods in your mouth, you're poisoning your body? How is that worshiping God when you're destroying the gift that God gave you? It doesn't make any sense. Complete hypocrite. Complete hypocrite. There's always going to be losers calling other people scam artists, because it's their way of writing off the success of others because they're not successful themselves. And when they look in the mirror, all they see is a fat ass. That's all they see. And that's all they are, because they refuse to change. People can change their life any second. Any second. And it begins with what you do today. Like, give us this day our daily bread. That's a metaphor, right? That's supposedly Jesus' words. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from every evil. Do you guys understand what that means? Give us this day our daily bread. Give us what we have today. Today is all we have. That's all that matters. And forgive those who trespass against us. Forgive those who trespass against us. Because the battle is not other people. When you begin to talk shit about other people, it means you are small. The battle is not other humans, because each human is God's creation. So if you are a real believer in the Bible, like you people claim to be, you got to realize that every single human living is God's creation, and to disrespect those people and talk bad about them, you're actually disrespecting God, and God's not going to bless you. The blessings that you get are not actually blessings, they are curses from Satan. Vanity, right? Gluttony. Some people have amazing lives, but they really don't have amazing lives because they're busy impressing other people, right? And they succumb to strip clubs, to alcohol, to all these great things, but they're actually not great. The problem is not with other people. The problem is with your own mind and Satan, right? When you realize that, you're not going to have any problem with anyone. You're going to have peace of heart. That's why it's important. Christ said, forgive us, forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation to trespass against others or not forgive others. It's really tempting not to forgive. You can say, oh, this person said something bad about me. This person did something to me. I can't forgive them. I need to punish them. That's sick. That means you're tormented by that person. That means you are the sick one. I mean, you live to seek vengeance upon other people. You're not an enlightened person. Your energy is not clean. That's not the divine. That's a real sad way of living. I don't have those issues. So guys, I just wanted to give that clear distinction between positive thinking and negative thinking. And it's crazy how people can watch my channel and still talk shit. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do something better with your life. People can't even control what they consume. They become obsessed with the things that they are jealous of. And they just bask in that mechanism of watching the same shit and hating and rehearsing their anger. It's really, really unfortunate. So pretty much anyone in the comment section, yeah, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but the key is to change yourself. Whether you probably are following this channel because it's credit repair related. Well, if you are, then you need to fix some shit. Somewhere down the line, you need to fix some shit. So this is a message for you guys. Don't judge other people and don't judge yourself. We judge other people because we're judging ourselves. And so we want to be quick to judge others, to get one up on them. Oh, I got you. It's like tick for tat. Let me attack him before they attack me. Pay close attention to people that attack others, that make certain statements. It's like gravity. I throw a rock up in the air directly above me, it's going to hit me back on the head. Anything you do against another person is going to go back at you, one way or another. What goes around comes back around, right? That's the truth. So pay very, very close attention. Very, very close attention. Who's doing that? Are you doing that? Are you gossiping about others? Are you talking shit? Are you being negative? The fact that you are creating more negativity, that's who you are deciding to be. It's all about reframing the situation and choosing the positive path. The successful people that I know, they always do this. It seems as if they are denying or ignoring the issues at hand, but they're actually not. They want to keep the situation positive and beneficial for people and helpful. Policing other people doesn't get you anywhere, right? Policing other people doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't. It's not the way to fix situations. It's a way where we judge others and we want to punish them, and somehow that makes us feel good. But that's not correcting them. Some people, they need to be punished. They need to be in prison, but not everyone. Not everyone. And so be careful. Be careful what you're listening to. Don't let people poison your dreams. The guy in the thumbnail, his name is Zaid. Zaid, a Muslim brother. He saw some crazy shit, but then he come to terms and realized, oh, that person's actually, he's got some issues. Then they came to my live, they joined the program, and they got deletions in like 72 hours. I am going to invite Mr. Zaid on the live call, as I'm going to invite others on my live calls. And we're going to spread positivity and enhance our lives and increase our vibrational frequency. And those people that want to still be negative and live in a boring shit life can continue to live that way. They're never going to have this. They're not going to have freedom, autonomy. They're going to be stuck in the same thing that they're doing, which is unfortunate. We all have the power to change our lives and to make things better. You see, I haven't even eaten yet. I have not even eaten yet this morning. Temptation is there. How many people do you know can wake up and not eat, put God first, and go to the gym before all the clients, before everyone, take care of me, take care of my domain. Then after the gym, when you're fatigued and tired, still go to work, still take the client calls, and be dedicated to change their lives. My clients are winners. My clients are winners because my clients are like me. You can't become my client if you don't want to become like me, right? If you want that good life, and if you want to be physically fit, then you can join the community here. I don't take on losers as clients. I fire them. If I ever fired a client, it's for a damn reason. It's because you're not figuring this out. You're not doing what you need to do to make a change. All you're doing is having nothing but excuses. You're being negative. And then you become to attack me. My job is to help you. But if you're attacking the doctor, you're not going to get anywhere. It is so back-asswards. How could you hire someone, right? And they're showing you how to change, and then you just reject it. Well, bitch, if you're in the same spot, you haven't figured it out yourself.
Let me tell you what I do. People that have more money than me, that have happy families, that live, my standards are high. Okay? Case in point, one of my former clients is a multi-millionaire. He lives in like a multi-million-dollar home in Miami. He has 600,000 followers on Instagram and like almost 100,000 on YouTube. Yeah, he was my student. He learned credit repair from me. And I will go to his house in the future and I will maybe do a live call. Maybe not, because it's a mastermind. Case in point, we all learn from each other. But I learn from people that have more than me. And that's how they pull you up in life. You're going to have to connect with like-minded people. Your friends and family are the reason why you're in the position that you're in. And it takes some courage. It takes some courage. If you're not linking with other successful people that align their life, prioritize for God, and taking care of their health and wellness and their finances, and really having discipline for their life, soaking up all the juice of this life to make every second count, then that's the level that you're going to live. That's the level that you're going to stay at. Everything that I preach on here, I do for myself, and that's why I'm going to continue to show life getting better and better. I'm going to travel to different remote locations, share information, share with you guys, being vulnerable. I don't have to make this call right here. This call is for you guys, to give you guys some hope, because the guy on my last live, not my last live, a few lives over, like maybe 4 days ago, he signed up amongst other people. And it's so positive. It's so positive until this guy that's on the thumbnail, watch the thumbnail, right? Oh, they said you were a scam. Well, who is they? And are you that much of a dumbass? That's how dumb this guy is. He's like basically telling me how dumb he is. Think about this. So on my live, and he asked to set up a consultation, and he's like, yeah, we're going to sign up. And then does the bait and switch. This is a bait and switch behavior. This is trickery. He deliberately just wanted to waste my time. Like, okay, congratulations. You wasted a few seconds of my time. And it wasted, anytime you waste someone else's time, you're actually wasting your own. And if you really just don't care about your life so much, where you just want to go online and troll, look at what you're doing. Look at the things that you're doing, guys. You're literally going on social media, commenting on other people's shit, negative stuff. Is that what you want to be remembered in the history books for? That's literally you. And this is me helping other people and enjoying life in the process. I could be here. The computer's right here. As long as I have a phone and a computer, I can do what I do. I have freedom. And making money is great, but when it actually impacts people, it's so much better. I don't look to make money. I look to impact people. And in return, I get paid in ways that comes from the divine. You have to understand who you work for and who pays the most, okay? You want to know who I work for? I work for God. No human can pay me greater than God, but God uses humans as a tool for his message. And when you become a tool for God, you get compensated from the highest. You got to wake up in the morning and work for the right master. If you want to get paid the best, you got to work for the best. And who is the greatest? Allahu Akbar. God is the greatest. You got to decide. You on your credit report says employed by XYZ company. No. I'm employed by God. Okay? We're all servants of God, those that want to be servants of God. Or do you want to be a servant to your own ego? That is torment. That is pain. That's suffering. Because humans that are not aligned are going to attack other people's egos. That's all they do. They'll crack jokes. They'll make fun of people. And then how they dress is to make others triggered. Not all. Some people just dress nice and they dress nice. Some people purposely dress nice and do things to make others envy them. Now that is bad. That is bad. But for me, I just take my shirt off and people will be envied. But you don't gotta have jealousy and envy. Be motivated. Don't be scared or intimidated by people. When I see someone that has what I want, I'm going to learn from them. I'm going to be humble. And I hope that I can be their friend. And you'll be their friend if you can be like them. Just like all these rich people, like Colin Yorkinson. He's one of my clients. Okay? 2019, he had 50K in debt. He reached out to me and I fixed his credit, and then he started going forward. Now, it's not all credit to me. I did certain things on his credit. His credit was pretty good. Well, it was okay, but I fixed it. That's the truth. And he actually worked with me and learned from me. That's the truth. And in turn, I learned from him. His life excelled greater than my life in terms of financial, right? But he's also younger than me. So it's great that people just can go up high. I humbled myself and I'm learning from him and others and other mentors that I have. If you don't have any mentors, tell me 5 of your close friends. Friends can be virtual. You can literally, the technology has given us the time, the ability to be on a live call like this and have a friend. Now, you're not physically in front of them, but it's pretty close in the sense that you see their eyes, you see their reactions, and you can have a conversation, right? And there is cause and effect. There's consequence and reward. If you treat them good, you get things back, and you could be rewarded through the virtual award, through clients. We can exchange clients. It's so easy to get clients. I get referrals all the time. I don't fucking advertise. The clients will come and say like, well, how much do you charge? Like for this, it's like $5,000. They're like, well, how about I pay you 10 and put me priority, right? They're not going to work with fucking bums in trailer parks, right? They're not going to respect fat motherfuckers. They're not going to volunteer giving you thousands of dollars for any business that you have, right? If they don't see that you are bulletproof, that you're legit, right? That's the message for today. Life is really short, guys. Life is really short. Don't attack people. Do not attack people. I repeat, do not attack other people. Align yourself with like-minded people that are positive and do your best.